This disappointed me. I was so looking forward to the reboot of Twin Peaks over on Showtime.
Yeah, this is a bummer.
They had everybody lined up, and the original cast was coming back, and David Lynch and Mark Frost had written all the episodes, and Lynch was going to direct 9 new episodes. He announced via Twitter that he is not going to be working on the show. He said, "Dear Twitter friends, Showtime did not pull the plug on Twin Peaks. After 1 year and 4 months of negotiations, I left because not enough money was offered to do the script the way I felt it needed to be done." So he said, "This weekend I started calling to let the actors know that I would not be directing. Twin Peaks may still very well be alive at Showtime. I love the world of Twin Peaks, and I wish things could have worked out differently." So Showtime may go ahead with the project, but without David Lynch, what's the point?
There's
right?
no point without him. He's it. He is Twin Peaks, man.
The cast
and Mark Frost, but really, like, it's Lynch.
His imprint
everything
all
you
over
remember
it, right?
about that show is a
Backwards
David
talking
Lynch.
midgets and
Yes,
stuff
that
and
whole
everything,
fucking
that's all
scene.
him.
Which, if you weren't watching TV at that point, a lot of people in this audience are younger than us, but if you weren't fucking watching television in the 90s when Twin Peaks was on, that was the moment it all fucking changed. Like The Sopranos and everything that you love right now, up till fucking Breaking Bad, right up to Game of fucking Thrones, it all really began with fucking Twin Peaks, when suddenly somebody was like, this is what TV could be, weirder and better than a movie. And suddenly people started reaching for a little bit more, going, oh shit, let's move the needle, move the needle. Think about it. Before Twin Peaks, like Dallas.
Right,
That was
Dynasty
your
with the
Dynasty.
drama.
A lot of shit like that. But this was such an amazing game changer. So I was delighted when I heard it was coming back. Made absolute sense. You could totally do a season every other year at Showtime. You had no pressure from network ratings or anything.
Right.
So to hear it fall apart, and particularly over fucking money, and to hear it not so much fall apart that it's staying at Showtime might go on without him, but he not being involved, that you might as well not fucking do it at that point.
He called a lot of the actors, all the actors said personally, let him know he would not be directing. That's got to suck for them, because a lot of them have signed contracts with Showtime. They're going to be committed if the show goes forward, and then you go without your captain, and that would be, hello, I'm not going to do the project. You hear that over the phone. First of all, you're like, why are you yelling, David? And then secondly, in fact, many of the cast members got together and did this video. Have you seen the video they put on YouTube? A bunch of the cast members got together and they went on YouTube and they said Twin Peaks without David Lynch is like, and then they fill in the blanks. So here's a little clip of the work that they did together.
Twin Peaks without David Lynch.
It's Laura Palmer.
It's like a girl without a secret.
Twin Peaks without David Lynch is like a dog without a bark.
Bobby.
Twin Peaks without David Lynch. It's like eyes without brows.
Twin Peaks without David Lynch is like a waitress without her uniform.
Twin Peaks without David Lynch is like pies without cherries.
Pretty spooky stuff.
Was that Peggy Lipton at the end?
Peggy Lipton,
She
yeah.
looks amazing.
She looks great.
Still looks fucking great.
You can find it online. There's everybody. I mean, it goes on and on and on. The log lady's in there, and everybody's in there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's tremendous.
So there's still hopes that maybe they can patch things up, and maybe Lynch will come back. But he strikes me as the kind of guy, once he decides that he's not going to do something, he kind of goes away.
No, well, maybe, but at the same time, David Lynch started as an independent filmmaker and is an established icon.
Right.
That doesn't happen by accident. He comes across very like homespun and shit like that, and down homey and very like, you know, fun and quirky and whatnot. You don't get that far in life without being fucking shrewd. This could also be a moment of like,
This is a play.
yeah. Like, and if enough of this happens with a bunch of people being like, he's not gonna be involved in Twin Peaks, suddenly the offer maybe goes up a little bit. So I'm not saying he's lying, but you know, you don't get that far in life by just things happening accidentally. Sometimes you push them and shape them.